Greetings again, mortals. I hear that our last conversation went rather well and that you are anxious to hear from your king. I'm happy to answer some of your questions, so please sit back and listen, and hopefully I can shed some light on what you can expect from our time here on Midgard together. Our first question comes from Sora, and she asks, Loki, do you ever think of your father, and if so, what do you think about him? Well, which father exactly are you referring to? The one I killed, or the one I plan on killing? Odin is no father to me. He made that perfectly clear when he watched me fall into the abyss. I am now Loki's son. Next question. Catherine Vera Husky asks, what are some celebration customs on Asgard? Do you do anything special for birthdays, weddings, etc.? Ah, yes. Weddings in Asgard are always held on Frigga's Day, or Friday as you mortals would call it. A large celebration is held in which the couple's hands are bound together and a ceremonial sword is used to cut the bindings. As for birthdays, once you reach 1,000, you really stop caring. Unless you're Thor, of course, and you want everything to revolve around you. How's Discuss asks, just out of curiosity, what are you doing staying at Lopti's place? Good question. Lopti has agreed to be my personal spokesperson. I'm being held captive in my own home. When I first arrived in Midgard, she offered up her house as my main base of operation.
He threatened to kill me if I didn't let him use my house.
We formed a sort of tentative truce, her and I, where she stays in her quarters of the house, and I have free rein to the rest.
He forces me to stay in the closet. The closet!
I would certainly say that we both benefit from this agreement.
Save me.
Alyssa Brooks asks, if or when you rule us, what would you do as king? First off, let me make myself clear. It is not if I rule, it is when I rule. To question that is faulty, and it shows your lack of faith in your king. When I become king, I shall see that all mortals are freed from their desperate search for identity. Those who follow me will know peace, while those who oppose me will be dealt with accordingly. Meredith Minor Reese asks, I know as well as you do that you actually have a very good heart. It's quite obvious that you're just acting out because of your inner pain. Do you think that you'll ever join your brother or the Avengers to help them if they were in need of your special skills? Your question insinuates that my heart isn't already in the right place, that I'm merely acting out as a child does to seek attention. I can assure you, this is not the case. It is the Avengers who want to squelch your potential to come together as one people under one power. It is they who want to keep you in this unnatural, unruly form. It is not I. I have no reason to change. I think it's best to give Loki a couple minutes to cool down, so in the meantime, I'll answer a couple of your questions.
Cat Adores Loki asks, does Loki do anything that annoys you? Oh, well, annoy is a bit too gentle of a word, don't you think? Loki, why is the shower filled with ice?
Just a bit of fun, really.
I need a drink. Seriously?
But as long as he's not killing anyone, I've learned to adjust. Though he does that sometimes too. Atomic Kitten 10 asks, Dear Loki, as the god of mischief, are you responsible for the misfortune of mortals who in turn deem it as bad luck? No, I am not responsible for your pathetic lives. Otakubatu asks, what do you think of Lopti's new kitten, Tesla? You mean a minion? I'm still trying to assess her skill set to decide what she would be best at doing, but she does seem like a spunky creature who is quite potential of causing mayhem and havoc. She could be a great asset. Bella Pia asks, when exactly do you think you lost your mind entirely? Was there a breaking moment, or did you just wake up one day with a bag of cats in your head? Excuse me, lost my mind? My mind is fully intact, mortal, and if you ever question that again, you will thoroughly regret it. I seek to rule not because of madness, but of a desire to restore the natural way of human life under subjugation. I hope we've been able to answer a couple of your questions. Loki is done for the day. I'm probably off torturing Tesla, poor thing. But we'll answer more questions shortly, and keep submitting.